So I just got done watching the Paramount Tactical videos related to the Mitch, Candace, Charlie Kirk situation. And I just want to know who is motivating these people, him, Alex Jones, and others, to push this ridiculous credibility-only narrative instead of actually investigating other facts. Because once you slow down and listen to what they're actually saying, it just makes no sense. And I'm going to let you hear it straight from them so you don't have to take it from me. Watch this.
The entire testimony that he is giving, number one, on its face is just nonsense. We don't really have we don't need to debunk his testimony. What I will say is that his entire testimony rides on his credibility, and that's really important.
So let me get this straight. Just because someone has some questionable incidents in their past, everything they say is now automatically a lie? That is absurd. I know plenty of people with far worse records who are still capable of telling the truth. They even say that this isn't their job to disprove what happened. Fine, in theory, you're right, but then they turn around and say that it is so easily debunked. So here's the obvious question. If it is so easy to debunk, then why hasn't anyone done it yet? Why not just debunk it and get it over with? Because here's what they conveniently ignore. Mitch being on the base when he said he was has already been confirmed in multiple ways. There is metadata that puts him there, and more importantly, his own son, who went against him and went on this show, said that he got a call from the MPs on the day he said he was there. Watch this.
They called me on September 9th asking me if I knew anything about a Mitch Snow, telling me that I was listed as his number one emergency contact.
So let that sink in. Military police called his son on September the 9th, questioning him about his father being on the base. That alone confirms his presence. This isn't speculation, it is facts. So instead of addressing that, what did Paramount Tactical do? They pivot to personal attacks. They label this man a serial abuser, a manipulator, someone who has victimized children, and they keep repeating the phrase court records, like that ends the discussion. But I have those court records, and I'm going to show them to you. What are they? Just civil protection orders, family court disputes, and custody-related filings. No criminal convictions, no fraud, no proof that he lied about Fort Huachuca. So now the argument has basically become this man has a messy personal life, therefore nothing that he says matters. And that is just insane. That's not how evidence works, that's not how the truth works, and that's not how serious investigations are supposed to be handled. And yes, it raises questions because when multiple outlets, Alex Jones, Paramount Tactical, all land on the same tactic at the same time, ignore corroboration, and attack the person, that's not about truth. That is about controlling the narrative. I'm not saying Mitch is perfect, and I'm not saying that every claim should be accepted blindly, but I am saying this. His presence has been corroborated, the MP response is real, and attacking his personal life doesn't make those facts disappear. Until someone actually debunks the evidence, I'm not buying the narrative, and neither should you.